I'm Dr. Dhushyanthan. I'm a medical doctor. I work at the Hemas Hospital as a general manager for laboratories. I have been hailing from a medical background. I'm coming into administration, and that's where it necessitated something to do with management, and that's where we got to know about Oxford and the MBA. So MBA had been offered in many places, but when I went through the program, it consisted something that can help me to administer an institution. So the side of human resources, the strategic side, the financial, the marketing, everything was entailed in the program. So that's something quite enticed me. And after that, I have come to the program to see that there had been proper introduction, and the conducts were quite ethical. You have to do assignments with the right way, and if it does not happen in the right way, it gets rejected, and you have only 2 chances. So that's something puts students into discipline. And second thing is the amount of resources that you can get access to. Not only in terms of material, but also in terms of the panel of lecturers who had been quite diverse from the fields they come. The most important thing is these are lecturers who are not only academics, but they drive businesses, drive operations, drive finances, drive IT, right? So you get real-time experiences and their guidance on how to do your assignments. So that's something we really enjoy. I would rate it very high, especially the quality of teaching that is connected with your practical life. Now let's take an example of a fresher getting into MBA who had not worked and who had not got exposed to enough management bandwidth. Will certainly get the experiences shared by the lecturers. And when you come through an executive MBA, that adds a lot of value to you, especially with the exposure that you already have, that is quite fortified with the theoretical knowledge that is being given. And the most important thing is the assignments are given for you to select companies that are in your country, and you need to real time go and do the researches there. So that's something very nice. The quality is very high. And I have in fact advocated the Institute and the University of Bedfordshire and Oxford to other colleagues of mine purely because of the quality of the teaching, quality of the assessment. So the assessments are formative and summative. Both are there. So I really enjoy it. Coming from a medical background, I didn't know what is management is all about and the nitty-gritties of management. So I basically understood what is operational level, what is strategic thinking, how would an organization set the vision. Everything was something new to me because while I'm managing a team, I have started studying this. That has really helped me here. So that really helped me in the professional way. Sometimes we tend to manage teams in a very conventional way, but after you study, you find out tools that can easily resolve matters that you were longing to resolve with your intuition, right? So that's something I really like. Number one is the ethics. They do not compromise with the quality and quality of the education. That's something I really appreciate because education is something you cannot compromise when you acquire it. So I think I really like the ethics of the organization. Second thing is flexibility. I had been introducing students, even myself. I had situations where I could not meet deadlines in terms of payments. My colleagues did have. They were very flexible about it. That goes to show that it's not only a financial. There's nothing wrong in having a financial interest, but this institution goes beyond that. That is another thing. Third thing is the wide range of panelists, lecturers. from universities, from top industrialists, from top executives in the country. That makes a very diverse panel of lecturers. So that's another great thing about Oxford College. One more thing, the affiliations with other institutions across the globe. We have seen people graduating from Australian Institute of Business, UK, and I think they are offering master's program in sustainable management, which is the future. I've not seen any institutions having it, and master's program in supply chain, let alone MBA. And for me, I was really thrilled to say MBA in healthcare. That's something nobody has ever introduced, right? So an MBA in marketing, that's also something very good for anybody who's into marketing. So the diverse programs are also something very specific for them. Yeah. Well, when we talk about diversity, we also talk about discrimination, right? We don't want discrimination, we want inclusion, right? And I have come across students who had been coming from all parts of the country, from all caste, creed, and religion and races, getting together and pursuing their education. Thanks to the common language that they are pursuing, that's also something very important, and that has a lot of inclusiveness as well. So I really like that. Yeah. So when we talk about reliability, it's about their responsiveness, the fact that they have the empathy on students, and also not to compromise on their ethics and quality. So I think they are very high in those standards. I've never seen a student who had difficulties had to drop out. They also have a facility to interrupt and then come back and start from where you stopped. So I think that support is excellent. And when we also refer students, the support staff had been very helpful. And I really like the culture. I passed MBA, and I came to know that it has direct access to CIMA, management level case study. So I completed that, and I completed strategic level case study and become a CIMA finalist. And also it has direct access to CIM last stage. So that also I have completed. So I think that's one pathway. Now, if you have missed some part of education in your younger age due to various reasons, could be fair reasons, and if you are an executive or pursuing a career, you always have the option of doing this MBA and then get into either marketing or management accounting, 2 stages with exemptions. That's something I really would recommend. Yeah. So my job entails those areas. It actually sharpened that. We were quite confused with what is operation and what is strategic, right? We were always there to solve problems instantly and individual problems. This MBA has helped us to look at from the broader way. It's not stitching one place because it has teared, but also to look at the whole picture, whether there is any other areas that you need to look at, whether any other factors that you need to evaluate, especially when you handle a business, especially as a country we have gone through 2-3 big crises, and that needs a lot of cognition. And that's where you look at factors that will affect when you take decisions, right? And that comes from the strategic thinking from the MBA.